How's it going, guys? So check this out. So I was able to find someone on YouTube who had some footage of the Model 680 shotgun and some of the attachments to use. None of this gameplay is of mine. I was not invited to capture any gameplay or anything like that. This is from a YouTuber known as Feber, and so credit goes to him for all of this, and I will link his channel in the description to give him proper credit for that. So for this gameplay, he was able to capture a few of the attachments, including the stocks and the types of barrel that you could equip on the 680, the Model 680 shotgun. So let's take a look at some of them. So the first one we have is the Tapered Barrel. So it's a heavy-duty tapered barrel, tightens pellet spread, and slightly extends range with a minor increase to weight. So as you can see, every attachment has pros and cons to it. So for the particular shotgun attachment here, it's going to help with aim down sight speed, and it's going to tighten that pellet spread range. However, it's also going to reduce overall damage range and also decrease the bullet velocity. So in terms of bullet velocity, I'm guessing this means it's not going to be able to puncture through objects as easily. It's not going to hit as hard. Honestly, your guess is as good as mine for that, but that is the Tapered Barrel. Up next, we have the Short Barrel. So of course, this is going to make the barrel much more compact and small. So it's sacrificing range for speed and agility. So basically for this one, you're going to be getting more aim down sight speed, more movement speed, and an increase to your pellet damage radius. What this means is you're going to be able to hit more targets. There's going to be more spread, which is something that you really do want with a shotgun in close quarters. Because typically if you have a really tight spread in close quarters, you have to be even more accurate, so it gets pretty difficult to use. And the cons, less bullet velocity, the damage range is going down, and the recoil control also goes down, so it'll probably kick just a little bit more than a typical shotgun would if you used a short barrel. Up next, we have the tried and true shotgun attachment in Call of Duty, the long barrel. So for this one, it's going to tighten pellet spread and extend the range at the cost of additional weight. So as you can see, there's 4 pros to this gun, or this attachment, as opposed to the other 2 attachments which only had about 2 pros. So for this, you're going to get more bullet velocity, better recoil control, better damage range, and a better pellet tightness range. So this is going to be the attachment you want to go to if you want those long one-shot kills. Unfortunately, you get less aim down sight speed and less movement speed, 2 kind of essential parts to using a shotgun, but overall it's not probably going to be too bad. This is the attachment you want to use if you're going to go for these long one-shot kills. So I would recommend that if you're looking for more of that kind of KSG type feel shotgun. Up next, we are getting into the stocks. So this is where the gun will drastically change how it looks, and this is where it gets really cool in terms of the gun's looks. So first we have the heavy stock, so more stable sights. So you're going to have better idle sway control and aiming gun steadiness, which probably means sway. And the con, of course, aim walking movement speed. So that's going to be less. So it's not like a traditional stock where you aim and move faster. It's going to be a little bit different than that. Then we have the lightweight stock. So this is going to be more the traditional style of stock you're probably used to. So it allows for faster movement while staying on target. So meaning you're going to get a faster ADS movement speed, but you're going to have less idle sway control. So the gun will wobble a little bit more. And of course, less aiming gun steadiness. So far, the other stock is probably going to be the one you want to use if you're going for those long-range shots to stay on target a little bit easier. This is going to be catered more towards close range. This one's interesting. No stock. So that's pretty cool. You can have a shotgun with no stock if you really wanted to, and I'm curious to see if this applies to the other shotgun that we've seen too, the over and under. But this one, ultimate run and gun modification, so it's greatly going to help with movement speed and aiming down sights movement speed. Of course, look at the cons. Ouch. So more recoil. It's not going to be very steady at all. So this is going to be for that close quarters, just run and gun in their face action. This is what you're going to want to use, and it looks kind of like a stakeout. This is why I think the stocks look so cool, especially with a shotgun. So if you're going to run and gun, this is probably going to be your best bet for that close range option. And for this last one, my personal favorite, it is the close quarters stock. So this one is just basically going to help with aiming down sight speed. So you're going to be basically getting a quick draw attachment. And the cons, or you're going to have less control with the idle sway and the aiming gun steadiness of it. So this is my personal favorite because, I mean, just look at it. It looks awesome. It looks so sleek and so fresh. but it's also kind of in between the other stocks. So the no stock, it was kind of catered more towards running and gunning, really in your face, or rather get out of my face type shotgunning, where the other two were more like you want to be a little more defensive probably, and you kind of want to aim down sights as much as possible. This one kind of seems to be in between the two, and this is probably what I'll end up running because I love having that aim down sight speed. I personally aim down sights quite a bit with my shotguns because typically you get that bonus pellet spread to get those one-shot kills at a further distance. So this is going to be my favorite, and just again, look at that. That is a sexy looking stock. So guys, that's all I had for you today in this particular video. As you can see, there's a lot of customization options, and this was only the stocks and the barrels. So I'm curious to see what other kind of attachments we're going to be able to run, and if there's a different type of ammunition for shotguns, like slugs, that'd be even better. So if you like shotgun content, don't forget to subscribe. That's basically my niche, is I love shotguns, and that's mainly what I'll be covering on this channel is shotgun content, with mostly Call of Duty, but sometimes maybe other games if I see fit. But I'm excited for this game. I hope you guys are too. If you like the video, make sure to leave that like, as it really helps me out. And don't forget to subscribe if you want more shotgun Call of Duty content. So that's all I had for you guys. Take care. I'll see you in the next one.